Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
It's too late, a nigga that sip the Kool-Aid. That La Frog, single barrel and goose. Got the coke going up on a Tuesday. Roast the false prophet like a gourmet souffle. Cause me no say spirit gun like I.S.U.P.K. Nigga might run up in that black face like Gucci. Boycott a cracker, kill your favorite rapper. Cause I run with G's like a Green Bay Packer. I chop a Christian like a new machete. When you polygynist, they look at you like R. Kelly. Still these women wanna do me like I'm Akinelli. West Coast sisters love me like a Machiavelli. Make these crackers lick the dust off my boots. We want no cowards in our camp and we ain't taking recruits. My crew the livest, y'all suckers is the jobbers. Niggas run their lips but they damn sure wouldn't try us. Nah, I ain't the same cat who used to break laws. They just rather see me as the same corpse. Some rather remain lost. My brain washed with these stained thoughts. I be repping for my niggas riding for the same cause. Cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, then I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Better ask somebody, bitch.
Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
Woke up, took a deep breath, realized I was suffocating from real niggerism. I ain't even have to eat yet. Got a full plate, recognizing they don't recognize my rhythm. Tell a devil he can eat a dick. Real spit, that's lit, I know, cause I'm bugged while he's down on his lungs. Fill his guts with village rust, been eating us for lunch fast. 4,795 months, but we finna take over for the 9. Once and for all, glass sliver in the jaw. Lady liberties are trying to gotta kick in the balls. About just cause, every beat has balls or claws. But us can't even call for help. All we have is so-called knowledge of self. Even that's manufactured whole quiet is kept. More money, more problems, we acquire more debt. Generational wealth is at the bottom of a well. Solitary confinement in a mighty cold cell. In a land which no man's dwell. All the violence being felt. Neck harness with a noose whip back full of wealth. From the terror in your eyes to the vision of the youth. Deformed, be born by the C4. Units in the city in the drop, that's Nino. Separate your wig from your scalp, that's chemo. Sabi, no weed, no molly. Act B4, lottie, that Hollywood shit is for the birds. Frankly, I'm really perturbed. Just in it one serve. The people that deserve a hero reserved. And regal immersed. And evil in a place with a race that emerged. Illegal got zero tolerance for ego. Tolerance, I see no progress. Why we so complicated? Cold day in hell when this hell freezes over you. The only thing colder is the stare of a warrior. The tell is hella watered down. The truth is always over you. Endure to the end. Even when it lies in the den and it's time to make amends. Glass ceilings brassing over. My profession is connected with the shot eyes. Yeah, I used to hot box, smacking like some pop rods, running like a stopwatch. Everything top notch when they want a hopscotch flip flop. Listen like some titties at a crop top. City on clock. Nigga know a nigga talking patois. Everybody back off. 3, 2, 1, finna blast off. Drop a bitch, try to do it in a dance hall. WWE on the freak, J Dez want the beat, so it's always eat. No, we always eat good. Fleetwood making out of each hood. Holy is the priesthood, superior to preachers, fucking let them drink blood. The condition of my people, he's an emo for religion, and the alternate opinion is an enemy of God. Been raped, robbed, murdered, forgot. With a victim mentality, we created a facade with the makeup on. It's a bruise, barrage, abused by the blase vibe. This is all late folk, this is all late folk. By they, I mean white folk, Caucasians, cavemen. The synagogue of Satan is a fine dog, is blazing. I'ma stoke it in the mind. I was high, people slaying niggas going Super Saiyan, growing beards. It's amazing. Go to church, that's taking that cross, that hangman, a cranium for maintaining all dethrone. But to break that mode, I rip the soul out with a switchblade. Let it know not to be bitch made. You'll find out on this day. It's the Lord's battle, so shit paid. A cold day in hell when this hell freezes over you. The only thing colder is the stare of a warrior. The tell is hella watered down. The truth is always over you. Endure to the end. Even when the lies in the den and it's time to make amends.
144 back again. It's time to leave the enemy desolate. I'm heaven sent, these niggas just on some extra shit, and I ain't impressed with it. Could you kick that bullshit to the left of me? Hey look, you can't deny this excellence. I use this mic like weaponry, and I've been seeking more clarity. Right now I'm ready as I'll ever be, rugged as I ever been. The devil knocking at my door, I'ma let him in, cause I'm a worthy adversary. Pour them liqueur laced with rosemary. It's time to grind, ain't no time to tarry. Take one of mine, get your soul carried. I got them worried, plus these niggas full of estrogen. They fickle, they false. Gotta be boss or end up in the real issue. Fuck with my brethren, I deal with you. Yeah, look, it's getting real official. Seeing how them bitches can cross you, and how they still twist you. It'll hit you, then peel a tissue. Them others weak, my brother's been sent to the deep. So tell me, how can I turn the other cheek while this wicked world trying to smother me? Something gotta shake, I'm gonna cry it out. Time to gird up my loins and ride out. In my soul, I feel devastation. In my eyes, I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting. But I don't wanna see no more desolation. I said I don't wanna see no more. And in my soul, I feel devastation. In my eyes, I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting. But I don't wanna see no more desolation. And I don't wanna see no more.
Beat the cops, beat the ops, beat the motherfucking eyes. I'm the one. Why you think that I've been rolling with a Kai? Your little arms is too short to hot box with God. French is long, team strong with them. A gun, die would die. Tired of these fake snakes, crooked Nate to oppress Jake. No pressure makes diamonds I won't break. On this crooked landscape, we gon' make some shake. So I ain't got time to argue with you fucking reprobates. While these crackers getting richer when we raise the crime rate, and they hunt my people like gorillas and some primates. So we in these streets trying to raise a brother's mind state in every concrete jungle, from Cali to the tri-state. I buried brothers over beef that they couldn't squash. Blood in the streets, brains out like galosh. I trust the cracker when I mix that squash. You listening to real niggas, dog, who can't be bought. Whoa, why you think I go so hard? Cause this world's fucked up, nigga, I've been scarred. PTSD, brothers can't drop their guard. Every you gotta weave and bob, it's no facade. So every day I'm on my job. It's time to send these devils to the land of Nod. Cause when I lost my religion, that's when I found
devastation. In my eyes, I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting. But I don't wanna see no more desolation. I said I don't wanna see no more. Hey, in my soul, I feel devastation. In my eyes, I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting. But I don't wanna see no more desolation. And I don't wanna see no more.
Where's he going with this shit? Cause tonight you belong to me. I'm from One West headquarters. Follow my captain's orders. Live in the land of pain and torture. No straw, but they want their mortar. Tell Trump, fuck borders. P.S. prepare for slaughter. Never take their sons and daughters. Never give them alls in return. Niggas never wanna learn. Till they laying in the urn. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. You got to burn. Even if I gotta go with it. So fuck it, is you with it? Niggas never feel froggy, they just wanna rip it. If I see a bad bitch, then I gotta rip it. Your lip looking like the Red Sea when I split it. Tell me why that flow so vicious. Every time he switches, beat a nigga ass like mama did with switches. You niggas looking real gay. Where are the bitches? I mean, where are the sisters? Better stay away from witches. That's a brouhaha. Love me as she brew, ya. White people, he brew now. If you didn't know, then you do now. You belong to me. Yeah. Alright. This nigga's bonkers. From the same city as the Knickerbockers. Name ring bells from here to Yonkers. Or Nicaragua. You niggas too thirsty, you need some agua. I ain't talking Fina. When they kill my dog, I ain't hear shit from Peter. These niggas talk Kent, but they really mean FEMA. Kevin cut his eye, got more stripes than Adidas. If you ain't a bad bitch, then get the fuck off my penis. 1-2 step with a meat tree drip. Keep my circle tighter than my meat tree is. If I don't fuck with you, you a piece of shit. When I dip, you dip, we dip, we dip. This type of shit that I sing to my bitch. No 6ix9ine, we don't sing no snitch. Gotta love that bass. Social distance, I love my space. Tell Karen, get the fuck out my face. We ain't never switching up on our race. You belong to me. It's you, baby. One more time. Gotta love that bass. Social distance, I love my space. Tell Karen, get the fuck out my face. We ain't never switching up on our race. Cause you belong to me. One more time for the ladies in the back, eh?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn right, I'm a UPK nigga. Straight out of 1 West, no contest. We the best to the niggas that's living, trying to contend with the stress. Going through the test, no access, cause you oppressed slaves. Niggas is dying off in waves. Living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas cross-talk through the crosswalk, or the white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. America's killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood, now my niggas delirious. Put a gun in my face, all because of my race. Click, boom, flash, put some Skittles and murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping me water. So now we pray to the Father, give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauders. That's fucking taking our daughters, nigga, it's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up. Cause we ain't got time to be playing this all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave. Reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
Touring on the timeline, giving the rhythm to expose the intricacies of this vibe. Who am I? Well, I ain't shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash flying. Kinda simple if you feel it, past your last line. But it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame. That's the exact thing. Gonna get your ass fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Then the nigga fly. Hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Damn, the missiles high. I can see him from the parking lot. Heaven finna ball out. Devils finna fall out. All out warfare, nightmares in the big house. You murdered us for years and thinking shit what gon' turn around. Pride never learns like this motherfucker burns down. Yelled in them streets, told them to breach. Now all of you angels bring woe to this beast. You rule for a time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my Father, bring woe to this beast. Remember them times we hung on them trees. All of you nations bow down to your knees. Remember them ships, they brought us in fleets. Fuck they apologies, bring them the heat. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, whoa, to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
God is gonna destroy this empire, man. You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been, man, you've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You gotta put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is gonna bring judgment on this earth.
Nigga, we're flexing. You a fuck who we vexing. You cannot sit in our section. There is no question. I am the one like it's destined. This shit right here is a blessing. She like my aggression. I keep a bad bitch guessing. Right here we call it finessing. This my profession. There is no room for second. That's why I've been investing. Killing the session. Nights in the studio chefing. Right here we strive for perfection. We don't mind tension. Out of these hands like it's tanking. You better run for protection. Don't draw no weapons. Don't make my niggas start sketching. I hope that you get the message. Soon as we step in, you feel the shit of attention. Your squad don't even get mentioned. Kill for the niggas I stepped with. Die for the niggas I left with. This brotherhood here is a weapon. One west to the death that we reppin'. Smacking up niggas who think they Hotepin'. War ready, Lord, bring Armageddon. All black like the kingdom of heaven. All black like my niggas is venom. Round here, most my niggas are felons. Ain't buying that bullshit you selling. Ain't gelling with niggas who's telling. They better digress. Blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh. Less with my brothers, I'll put you to rest. My clicking bitch ass niggas, we do not mesh. Better rethink about who you gon' test. Cause niggas got put in the trunk for less.
What it do? What it do? Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
It's Kool-Aid, a nigga that sip the Kool-Aid. That La Frog, single barrel and goose. Got the coke going up on a Tuesday. Roast the false prophet like gourmet souffle. Cause me no say spirit gun like I.S.U.P.K. Nigga might run up in that black face like Gucci. Boycott a cracker. Kill your favorite rapper. Cause I run with G's like a Green Bay Packer. I chop a Christian like a new machete. When you polygamist, they look at you like R. Kelly. Still these women wanna do me like I'm Akinelli. West Coast sisters love me like a Machiavelli. Make these crackers lick the dust off my boots. We want no cowards in our camp and we ain't taking recruits. My crew the livest, y'all suckers is the jobbers. Niggas run their lips but they damn sure wouldn't try us. Nah, I ain't the same cat who used to break laws. They just rather see me as the same corpse. Some rather remain lost. My brain washed with these stained thoughts. I be repping for my niggas riding for the same cause. Cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, then I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Better ask somebody, bitch.
Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
Woke up, took a deep breath, realized I was suffocating from real niggerism. I ain't even have to eat yet. Got a full plate, recognizing they don't recognize my rhythm. Tell the devil he can eat a dick. Real spit, that's lit, I know, cause I'm bugged while he's down on his lugs. Fill his guts with village rust, been eating us for lunch fast. 4,795 months, but we finna take over for the 9. One sip of all glass, slipper in the jaw. Later, liberties are trying to gotta kick in the balls. About just cause, every beat has balls or claws. But us can't even call for help. All we have is so-called knowledge yourself. Even that's manufactured whole wide, it's kept. More money, more problems, we acquire more debt. Generational wealth is at the bottom of a well. Solitary confinement in a mighty cold cell. In a land which no man dwell. All the violence being felt. Neck harness with a noose whip back full of wealth. From the terror in your eyes to the vision of the youth. Deformed, be born, about to see 4 units in the city in a drop. That's Lino. Separate your wig from your scalp. That's chemo. Sabi, no weed, no molly. Act B-Vo, Lottie. That Hollywood shit is for the birds. Frankly, I'm really perturbed. Just in it one serve. The people that deserve a hero reserved. And regal immersed. The evil in a place with a race that emerged. Illegal got zero tolerance for ego. Tolerance, I see no progress. Why we so complicated? Cold day in hell when this hell freezes over you. The only thing colder is the stare of a warrior. The tell is hella watered down. The truth is always over. You endure to the end, even when it lies in the den and it's time to make amends. Glad glass ceilings brassing over. My profession is connected with the shot eyes. Yeah, I used to hot box, smacking like some top rods, running like a stopwatch. Everything top notch when they wanna hopscotch, flip flop. Listen like some titties out of crop top. City on clock, nigga know a nigga talking patois. Everybody back off. 3, 2, 1, finna blast off. Drop a bitch, how they do it in a dance hall. WWE on the freak, J Dez want the beat, so it's always heat. No, we always eat good. Fleetwood making out of each hood. Holy is the priesthood, superior to preachers, fucking blood and drink blood. The condition of my people, he's an emo for religion, and the alternate opinion is the enemy of God. Been raped, robbed, murdered, forgot. With a victim mentality, we created a facade with the makeup on. It's a bruise for robs, abused by the blase vibe. This is all they fault, this is all they fault. By they, I mean white folk, Caucasians, cavemen. The synagogue of Satan is a fine dog, is blazing. I'ma stoke it in the mind. I was high, people slaying niggas going Super Saiyan, growing beards. It's amazing to go to church, that's taking that cross, that hangman, a cranium for maintaining all dethrone. But to break that mold, I rip the soul out with a switchblade. Let it know not to be bitch made. You'll find out on this day. It's the Lord's battle, so shit take. A cold day in hell when this hell freezes over. Yeah, the only thing colder is the step of a warrior. The tell is hella watered down. The truth is always over. Yeah, endure to the end. Even when the lion's in the den and it's time to make amends.
Yeah. Mic check 1, 2, you hear me? 144 back again. Run it back. Yeah.
Right, man. Let's get it, man. We got some heavy topics to get into today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things going on in the news. Christianity getting exposed in so many different levels and forms. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing in my sight, you know, to see the hypocrisy of Christianity. Good to go. It's a great thing, man, to be able to witness that hypocrisy, and we've seen it in a couple of instances we're gonna get into. Well, but first, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem Barakatah to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem to the sisters. This is the I.S.U.P.K out of 125th Harlem, New York, under Commander Gen.YAHANNA. Where we teach that the so-called Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the chosen people of the Lord, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, the true Jews of the Bible. All right? And pay your tithes, go to ISUPK.com to support this truth as well. And we finna get into it, man. Like I said, there's been a lot of things, you know, exposing. Oh, yeah. We definitely want to get into some of these stories, man. We're going to get into it. It's definitely some heavy topic. Like I said, Christianity getting exposed, you know, with your boy, you know, Kirk Franklin, you know what I'm saying, hating the fact, you know, ashamed of the fact that his son is a Christian. You know what I'm saying? That everything he has raised his son to be, he grew up to be, and he's upset about it. Go ahead.
Wait, how could he be ashamed of his son being a Christian and he's the same thing?
Go ahead. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? It's the hypocrisy of Christianity. Go ahead.
Right. One day when he looked at his son, he saw himself from the outside view. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna get into it. You know, we're gonna get into Cardi. We're gonna do the Cardi B one first. Could be a little quicker, but we definitely gonna get into that Kirk Franklin as well, because like the sister said, the brother said, you know, he saw himself and his son and he hated it.
Right.
He said that the thing I've raised my son to be, what he said in his words, a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He raised him, and what he raised him to be was a devout Christian. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he said. He's mad that he had made his son entitled, and you know what I'm saying, and soft, and think everything's supposed to be given to him, and prosperity gospel and all that has came back to hunt him. You know, homosexuality. You remember Kirk Franklin was talking about homosexuality needs to be in the church. They need to have homosexuality in the church. they need to have homosexuality in the church. You know what I'm saying? And he left the church, he said, because of they were bullying in the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. He said that was they were bullying the people. And it's man, it's glorious to see, you know, that happen. Also, like I said, Cardi B too. You know what I'm saying? There's another aspect of Christianity getting exposed, right? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they celebrate Christmas and Halloween and all of that. But the hypocrisy, you know what I'm saying? Do anything to get some money. But behind closed doors, those are not the things you teach your children. Right. You know what I'm saying? She can turn your daughters into whores and let them be whores and wipe and be promiscuous and teach them about being promiscuous. She can teach your daughters that. Or her daughters, no way, that's not my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter's not even allowed to listen to her music. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into some of those things, man, because it's like I said, it's a heavy topic. Also, make sure you share the content. Share the content, man, because, like, you know, you never know, who needs to get this truth, man. You know, everybody's pages don't reach the same people. You know, you got friends on your page, but they ain't on my page. But, you know, this truth will be good for them, just like it was good for so many brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? You never know whose life this is touching away, you know, that will get them out of the hell and depressive state of mind that they're in their lives, man. It can, you know, like it did for a lot of the brothers and sisters here, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Really gives, you know, because that's a lot of times, you know, what brothers and sisters issue is not having a purpose, not knowing what your purpose is and what you should be doing in life, man. And it's truth will give you that. You know what I'm saying? To let you know what you're supposed to be doing as a sister. What's the ultimate goal? You know what I'm saying? To be a great sister, to be a great woman, a great mother, a great wife. You want to be a great friend, be devoted to the Most High and serve the man of the Lord. Like, there's nothing better you can do. You know what I'm saying? And use your life to serve the Lord and the man of the Lord and push this truth how it's supposed to be pushed. You know what I'm saying? And there's no better and greater honor than that. You know what I'm saying? That's to be, you know, to have the Lord pleased with your life. You know what I'm saying? God. And so with brothers, you know, like I said, brothers know, man, we got to get out here and we got to fight against this evil, the principalities of darkness. We got to lift brothers up out of this hell that we in. You see what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. We got to lift brothers up. We got to teach people this truth, you know what I'm saying, that was stolen away from them. And, you know what I'm saying, to get people from being so depressed and downbeaten and downtrodden and, you know, and feed the homeless and be brothers to the brotherless and, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, just like it gives you purpose. You know what I'm saying? You have your purpose to be a big brother, a father figure, uncle, a husband. You know what I mean? Yeah, damn right, a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to do for young brothers and sisters in this truth, man, that's what needs to happen. All right? And so definitely share this content, man. But yeah, we're going to get into it because, man, it got to be done. So what I'm talking about, if you haven't been watching it, if you ain't seen it in the news lately, Cardi B, right? Also, too, before I go, if you have any questions, we are streaming live. We back on YouTube. Okay. So we streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. I.S.U.P.K. Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? You can type in your questions. If you have any questions, you know, comments, concerns, you know what I'm saying? Type in your question on Facebook or YouTube, and we'll get to those questions as well. And we're gonna get into it, man. So, but like I said, so Cardi B, right? She in the news today. We're not necessarily today, but you know, this week, I believe. She was in there listening to her WAP song that she did. You know what I'm saying? That's very so very whorish and promiscuous type of song. You know, it's not classy at all. You know what I mean? For a woman. To be, you know, what the message is teaching girls, like, you know, glorifying being a whore, glorifying whoredom, glorifying dressing like a whore and speaking like a whore. You know, the song is, you know, like I said, very distasteful, right? And so it was the video came out. She's doing a little live, and she's playing the song and she's kind of rapping to the song for, I think it was Instagram or Twitter or something. I don't know exactly what it was. But her little daughter proceeds to walk into the room, and she cuts off the thing. But we're gonna play it a little bit. If you could turn this over here, we're gonna let y'all see it for yourself, and then we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna break this down and really get into it. You know what I'm saying? And we want to hear your comments and things about it. So let's get it. Because people think we making this stuff up. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. Is that good? Okay, so that's part of it. And then, so you can turn that back. So y'all see, she stopped the music. And then I want you to, get that one. Like I said, when she talks about why, because she caught some backlash a little bit about it. People asking her, why don't you let your daughter listen to these things? But obviously you allow, you push this type of music. You know what I'm saying? Right. How can you put some stuff with that you don't even want your children to be? Why would you even do something that you wouldn't be proud of your children? You know what I mean? Like, you should want to do things that your children will be proud of you for. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to, take your mom to school today. You know what I'm saying? And, you got your talent. This is my talent. This is something I do. But you're ashamed of your talent. You think that, it's not kid friendly. It's not for young girls. But mostly she knows who her fan base is. Right. Women. You know what I'm saying? If it's not good for you, you little girl, what changes when you get older? Right. It's not okay to be a hoe when you're young, but when you get grown up, you can be a hoe. Is that the message? Like, what's the message, right? I'm just trying to understand. Like, you can't be it when you get older. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of when we was young. You remember those? I look giving my age. When we was young, they had those fake cigarettes. Yeah, I was on there. You was in there too? Yeah. Like, you could smoke it and blow out smoke. It was like a candy cigarette.
Yeah. So it's like kind of like it had a wrapper around it, and it's like a little candy thing.
It looked like
the
little red on the tip.
It
had a little red on the tip and everything, man. So they was, getting us ready to be smokers. You know what I mean? The fact was getting us ready to be smokers, and like so. You can't smoke yet, but you can practice to smoke. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't smoke yet, but you can be a practice smoker and get ready to be a smoker.
It was chewable, right?
Yeah, it was a candy. You can smoke it and you eat it, I believe.
Yeah, I was about 10 when it came out.
Yeah, okay. But, so yeah, they had that, but it made me think like, that's the same message. Like, okay, you can't listen to this now, but when you get older, hey, I'm your mom. This is what, you can be a hoe now. You know what I'm saying? But when the scriptures is absolutely against it, the Lord is against that. The Lord is against whoredom in every way. You know what I'm saying? If you can grab that scripture, no whores. You know what I'm saying? That's not my word. Yeah. And whole too, we're gonna go into. Let's go into Proverbs 11. I want to go into Proverbs 11. And we're gonna get some scriptures out of there because I think it is very fitting. For this story, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very fitting for this story because, like I said, what is the message? You got to ask yourself, like, what are you trying to say? Because it's not like I've never heard Cardi B encourage parents not to let their daughters listen to her music. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard her push that. You know what I'm saying? And say, I just do this for entertainment. I do this to make money. If I could do something else, that's what I would do. I wouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't hearing none of that. You ain't hearing those disclaimers to say, how they got you, on the bottom of the cigarette package and say, this is going to cause cancer. This is going to cause, cancer. This is going to cause lung problems and breathing issues, asthma and things like that. She's not telling you that, hey, being this type of woman, it can cause you to be treated like a whore. It can cause you not to have a man to want to marry you. You know what I'm saying? Because he tell you, I don't cook, I don't clean. but I got that ring. Like, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Right. And the brother, he had to put her on, her husband had to put her on blast himself. Like, no, she does cook and clean. Right, I don't want a woman that don't cook and clean. If she didn't cook and clean, you know, that was the point that he was trying to take. Like, yeah, she was stunned. Like, he put her on, y'all, you see that video? He put her on Instagram, like, look at her. Talking about she don't cook and she don't clean. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
When he put her on camera, she turned down. She was looking so embarrassed.
And like, yeah, you was fucked up. Don't be, you know, you're teaching people lies. You know what I'm saying? Teaching our daughters lies, teaching brothers, you know, and sisters lies, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, what is the message? You know what I'm saying? Like those candy cigarettes. As a kid, they give you, it's not okay to smoke. Smoking kills you. Smoking is for adults. But you give candy cigarettes to children. You know, it's not okay to be a whore. You don't want your daughter to be a whore and hear whore's music. But you push it to somebody else's daughter. Okay? What is the message? But let's hear her respond. You got it?
Still trying to find exactly what she's actually explaining.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Cause all right, well we gonna get the video when the brother finds it, we'll get it. But we're gonna get into the scriptures while you know what I'm saying, while we look for that and hear what Cardi B had to say when these things come out. And this is like the brother said, this is an older story. It's just new to me. I didn't know about it, but when you know what I'm saying,
it resurfaced again.
It resurfaced. Okay, that's why you know. It came back out. And that's another thing, boy, with these videos, you know, it made me think, you know, all these sisters, you know, with these OnlyFans and things like that. It's like, you better hope you making some real money off of it because you are branded for life with that. Your kids, your sons, all their friends won't be able to see you like that because, you know, them boys are screenshotting and screen recording everything. You know what I'm saying? So that is for life. And you basically, you know, ruining yourself if you try to, you know, move up in life and try to do something to change and become conservative and try to be, you know, become wholesome. But, you know, all your husband's friends and all your kids can go and look at you naked on OnlyFans. Go ahead.
You know, I'm glad you said that because Kim Kardashian this interview was talking to her daughter, you know, Kanye West's daughter, Northwest. Mm-hmm. And Northwest is like, Mommy, how did you become famous? Kim Kardashian said, like,
good night.
I was a businesswoman. She said that she busted her legs open and was on Pornhub. You see what I'm saying?
Because she might have been a bit like, she ain't asked you how you become rich. You know what I mean? She ain't asked you how your family, because you got rich because, you know, she was from a rich family. Like, you know, your dad was an Olympian. Your mama was like a lawyer. You know, was she like a great lawyer? Johnny Cochran then? Her mama was a work with them people.
And her father as well. But the father's dead now. Now, Caitlyn Jenner.
The father was the one who worked with Johnny Cochran. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, but now Caitlyn Jenner is the stepfather. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So of course, you know.
He was on the damn Olympian. You know what I'm saying?
He was a track star.
Yeah, he went to the Olympics and everything.
All that. Yeah.
But that's money though. He even made some money too.
Yeah. But I mean, they was all. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You got it.
I mean, they was all affiliated with money. But I mean, she pretty much told her daughter, like, yeah, I'm a businesswoman. You know, I did some business with certain people and I became big. It's like, nah, that's a whole lie. You see what I'm saying? Like, you was not doing business. You was doing some things that's unlawful.
Yeah, she was doing business. It was called whoring. The whole business. The prostitution business. You know, the business of whoring and prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Sex for fame. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Right, unlawful business. That business, you know, I make you famous. You know, some people have sex for money. Some people have sex for fame. You know what I mean? These big movie producers, hey, I'll put you in the movie. Come in here and have sex with me and all my friends, and you know, we'll make you famous. You know, they do it. You know, it's all, you know. Like I said, it's definitely business. You know, she just didn't tell her what type of business. You know, it was definitely crafty. You know what I'm saying? Later on, she gonna have to explain. She like, I told you it was business. I guess you was too young to understand the type of business. Right. And now since we're talking about it, how would you like to get into the family business? It's gonna be the next question. Because you see, it's a family affair with them. You know what I'm saying? So all the little sisters, everybody is a part of that business. You know what I'm saying? How to you know, whore yourself out and capitalize off yourself in any way possible.
And I got that right away.
Go ahead.
God. Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There should be what?
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
The Lord is against it, man. There should be no whores of the daughters of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So it goes strictly against what the Most High have to say. You know what I'm saying about whoredom and of your daughters. You know what I'm saying? And like I always say, if you don't want them to be whores, they shouldn't practice to be. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all trying to prevent cancer, prevent smoking, why did you have us practicing to be smokers as children?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Why? Why would you do us like that? Because you know what I'm saying, that was the business. You know what I'm saying? That they didn't care about the lives of children at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why they would allow something like that. And Cardi B obviously don't care about the lives of your children because of what she's willing to sell them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like she don't care. As long as her daughter is fine and her household is taken care of, everything's gonna be fine. They, when she gets older, they'll cross that bridge later. Go ahead.
She's also getting paid by the white man to destroy the black woman.
Destroy the black. Yeah, right. They can go ahead and give. That was my next point. You know what I'm saying? To be the bottom. I always said it. To be the bottom. Anybody who know anything about pimping, to be the bottom bitch is what they call it. Excuse my friend, but that's what they call it. And the bottom is the ones for the pimp, that's his bottom chick is the one that goes out and do a lot of the recruiting and the standard for the rest of the hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion is the standard for the hoes right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They are the white man's hoes. And they go out there and recruit all the hoes. I think Megan calls them hotties, right? All the hotties. Yeah, the hotties. Yeah, thotties, you know what I'm saying? She recruits all them. And Cardi B, I don't know what she called hers, you know what I'm saying? But they are the top standard for the home right now. They are the all-knowing of the home. So, like, you know what I'm saying? And so, and that's what we're up against, and that's what we're battling against, raising daughters. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big demon, man. For everybody to love this, all her friends love it, but we at home telling our daughter, no, you can't do that. You can't dress like that.
Right.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? That's not okay. You know what I'm saying? That's a big demon to have to fight. And like I said, as long as Cardi B continues to get her bag, she doesn't care about destroying your daughters.
Right.
So just like Cardi B don't want her daughter listening to her music, it should be a sign for you sisters to not let your daughter listen to their music or watch their videos and all of those things. You shouldn't let them do it because the reason Cardi B, because she knows what demons that plants inside of a little girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It teaches them that this life is okay. She don't believe that's okay. Right. She does it strictly for money. If she doesn't believe it's okay, why is she doing it? Right. And it's about money. Right. You know what I'm saying? The people always say money is the root of all evil. It's not. Money is not the root of all evil. You got to read the scripture. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. She loves money so much.
Right.
She's going to go against what she really believes. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And what she should be doing is telling her daughter how dangerous that life is also.
Hey, give him a hand. Look, man, y'all don't put that on the next point. That is the point, man.
Remember, she was what they call a setup bitch.
You're right. That's right. She be poisoning brothers and drugging them and robbing them.
And those women get murked just like dudes do. Mm-hmm. They get murked just like dudes.
That's right. And you teaching women to go out there and it's dangerous.
Right.
Go out there and get raped. You're going to trigger some pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Pedophile walking something, you're going to trigger some rapist. Because he came outside on his morning jog, and now you outside with booty shorts and your breast all out, and now you done snapped him back into his rapist mentality. You know what I mean?
Right.
In therapy, that's what they call it being triggered. You you done triggered him. Right. Now he done snatched you up, or you out there playing around with some man, all up in dressing like that, and he triggered it now. Like, it's a lot of men out there with a lot of rapist energy, man. You know what I'm saying? And brothers will take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? You will get just like you. Right. She was drugging brothers. Right. Brothers is dropping stuff and women stuff all the time. Right. Go ahead.
No, I'm glad you said that because, this is whole thing out there as far as empowering women. You know what I mean? Like be yourself. See what I'm saying? You can wear this type of clothes. You can express yourself this way and that way. When you are being half naked and being, having whorish energy, what you're doing is you are empowering these pedophiles to come get you. You are empowering the sex trafficking. You're empowering all these things that's going to come your way. And then what's the issue? A lot of women always talk about there's not a lot of men that's out here protecting us. You know why? Because you're friends with the homosexuals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the issue.
And it goes against all these feminist women. A lot of the feminist women, like Jennifer was bringing out, was so heavy. Like these feminists is all about women empowerment. They tell them, you can show your body and be empowered. And like women, men want to see you naked. That's man empowerment. That's not women empowerment. Women ain't the ones that want to watch you run around naked and see you naked. That's men that wants you to be naked and showing your breast and your body. You know what I mean? How's that? That's man empowerment. That's not woman empowerment. That's not woman courage and confidence and then what she call it? The audacity to be right, but they want to be men. You know what I'm saying? So they still got a manly spirit, a masculine spirit. That's a masculine thing. But go ahead.
Right, and all the feminist movements are put out there by men. It's a male. Actually, it's a man's idea. Right. Man, tell them when to go out. When to go out there and protest. Men is behind that. Behind it,
right. Yeah, but I can definitely believe that because it's gay people behind the Black Lives Matter movement. Right. They really just using Black Lives Matter to push gay lives matter. Right. They always try to say gay is the new black and all this all this garbage and everything is the new black, but yeah, so you ain't never lied about that, man. But like I was saying, that is not woman empowerment to be naked, to be showing your body, and do that. That's man empowerment. That gives man the power over you because you're giving them what they want. If that's the case. So, but we're gonna keep going, man. So we can't. It looks like we're struggling to find that video right now of her saying exactly what it was. If somebody see that video, man. There's a video of Cardi B, but basically in the video, she was just basically saying, strip. Kind of her justification was strippers. They stripping in the club, but they don't do that in front of their daughter. Like, that's the point, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? So why, if you're not okay and proud of what you're doing and you don't think it's appropriate, well, then why do it? It's not. If it's not appropriate for for your daughter to hear it, let alone see it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even want her to hear the words, let alone seeing the visual of whoredom. What are you teaching the rest of the people though? Like if it's, you know what I'm saying? Like why would you teach anybody that? If it's, it's just not. I just don't get the miss. If I'm missing something, somebody tell me. Well, what am I missing? You know what I'm saying? What is like? If people ain't getting like this lady is simply sitting there telling you that this is not something that I'm proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do things, in front of my children that I'm not proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my mindset. Like I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? In front of them. And for anybody who want to be stupid and say, well, you wouldn't, God can hear something goofy. You wouldn't have sex with your wife in front of kids. Like that's about class and decency and order. You know what I mean? That's against the scriptures. You ain't supposed to let your baby see your nakedness and things like that. Let's not be stupid and simple. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it where it is. People always want to jump in, and say something stupid, man. That's a ridiculous thing to say. Talking about, there's a lot of things you wouldn't do in front of. Yes, it is. Things that you wouldn't want them to do, and you shouldn't be doing it either, is what I'm saying. Like, that's the point. Like, whatever you wouldn't, you shouldn't be doing it if you're ashamed to do it in front of the children. If the children, because it's a scripture that talks about, you got to train up your child in the way that they should go. Right. You know what I'm saying? The things you do. How many times your parent coming up told you, don't be smoking while they sitting in your face smoking. But you look up to them like a damn hero. Right. So what did you start doing when you got older? I started smoking. Because my daddy did. My mom did. They looked pretty cool doing it. And not to mention, like I said, we had candy cigarettes. So I had been already practicing to do this. You know what I'm saying? That was just the next step.
Yeah, the next step. Now you and your brother, them sneaking and smoking.
So let's get into these scriptures, man. Let's get into Proverbs real quick.
Actually, I have one Proverbs for you.
It's Proverbs 11 because that's where we at.
So 1 and 19. It's a precept from brother Kai.
Okay, let's get it. And we in Proverbs 11, man. That's why I want to get through the break down this Cardi B. Then we're going to jump into Kirk Franklin, man. But go ahead.
Come on. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 19. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which talketh away the life of the owners thereof.
Read it from the top again. For the what?
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 19. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain.
The ways or wage? You said wage or wage?
So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain.
So are the ways. Keep going.
Which taketh away the life of the owners thereof.
All right. You know, the way, like I said, and like the brother said, it's very dangerous to live that lifestyle.
Right.
You got a greedy lifestyle, you know, willing to do anything for money, do anything for gain. You know, and you want to, like I said, it's not just them. This is just the story right now. But them brothers who out there selling dope, throwing wheel, we could use you throwing rocks at the penitentiary.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all used to have that saying too. Y'all from throwing rocks at the penitentiary, brothers throwing rocks at the penitentiary. Taking penitentiary chances. You know, like sisters walking around here whoring themselves. You know, in them strip clubs. Like I said, triggering pedophiles to follow them home and rape them and do all type of manner of evil to them, man. Because men don't look at them as humans in that. They look at them as whole and property and pieces of garbage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't look at them with no respect and with no value. I remember a brother was saying, like, you know, when he sees sisters, like he was like, man, we were walking. And the brother's like, oh, no, I'm going to talk to this one. Because one of the sisters, you know, was dressed modest.
Right.
And the other one was just, you know, not really too revealing, but the stuff was a bit tight, I believe. Right. But the other sister, you know, she had a hair wrap on, she had a long dress on, you know what I'm saying? She just seemed, you know, had a different kind of a disposition about herself, right? And the brother was saying, like, I show these type of sisters a little more respect because it just seemed like they carry themselves different. Right. And that's what he said, like, you know, I was going to talk that way, but then I seen her, you know what I mean? It looked like she wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like he said it looked like she wasn't going. Like, you know, like she didn't seem to be presenting herself in that manner, you know. Right. So, no, it was just interesting. This was a young boy who said, like, you know, he was running up from the holler at some girls he saw. He stopped it out. He was like, nah, you know, let me talk to this. I'm like, what happened? You know, he explained it. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think the sister told him, like, no, she's the single one. I got a man, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, I was finna talk to her, but it looked like she wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? So it was just an interesting, quick little, I was like, man, that is interesting, man. I asked him, man, I'm like, what made you not, when he was like, you know, she just didn't seem like she was going. She didn't look like she was about that life. You know, some of the little brother said, and I was like, man, that's heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? So how you dress, you know what I'm saying, and the things you put out, like the brother had put, that was a good precept, you know what I'm saying, because your ways, man, and being greedy, you know what I'm saying, and it ain't even got to necessarily be about money. Some women are greedy for attention.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Attention whores is what they are, the phrase for them. Like, they so greedy for attention, man. They do anything to get somebody to look at them or hit the like button or hit the, you know, view my page. You know, they so greedy that attention will get you hurt too. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get somebody to smile at you and look at you because you're just so much of an attention whore. You know what I'm saying? And that's a demon too. You got to watch out for that, man. Not being such an attention whore, okay? But let's get some more of them scriptures, man. But those ways will kill you. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're gonna get attention, all right? You're gonna get the wrong attention. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, let's go to get Proverbs 11, man. We're gonna run down some of those, and then we're gonna jump into the Kirk Franklin. Cause I want to Proverbs 11. We can, matter of fact, we can run them down, but we can start at 1. Proverbs 11 and 1. Let's just go ahead and start at 1 and run them down a little bit. Probably just a few of them, and then we'll go. You got it?
Okay.
Let's get it.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord.
A what?
Abomination to the Lord.
No, from the top. It said a false what?
A false balance.
A false what?
A false balance.
A false balance. You see what I'm saying? What Cardi B is doing, that's a false balance. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to have some type of balance. Like, I'm gonna do the music, but I'm not gonna let my kids listen. That's an abomination. That's so hypocritical, man. That's so evil to you know what I'm saying? Like, like I used to, I remember the story where I got, when I was, used to be in the world and selling drugs, my justification was like, I didn't want to, when I was trying to sell crack, I'm like, I'm not finna sell crack because I wouldn't do that myself. But I'm going to sell this weed, though. You know what I'm saying? like trying to have some sense of balance. It's all teaching young people the wrong thing. To have them throwing rocks at the penitentiary, which is, what you call it, to perpetuate. To perpetuate the cycle of, drug dealing and killing and penitentiary. But I thought I had some higher standard of false balance. Is something made me think of just now when I heard that a false balance. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to sell crack because I don't smoke crack, and I don't want to poison my people, and I ain't going to give them something I wouldn't do myself. And so, go ahead, Salami.
How about this one? Old school right here. Whatever you're going to do, just do it in the house. Don't do it out there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a closet homosexual.
Yeah, you don't smoke crack. Just smoke it inside the house. Don't be out there.
That's where the whole closet homosexual came from. In the closet, but don't let nobody know. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, man. But that's a false sense of balance. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? And they said, the Lord said, what about that false balance?
It's abomination to the Lord.
It's a what?
Abomination to the Lord.
Abomination to the Lord. Having that false balance, trying to act one way in public and another way behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? That's a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? That's being, the Lord called it lukewarm. He hated it. You know what I'm saying? When you got a false sense of balance, you 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you on the fence. You know what I'm saying? The Lord hates that, man. And he said he'll screw you out because of that. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? What that sister's doing is absolutely terrible. But that's Christianity for you. You know what I'm saying? That is so Christian what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Kurt Franklin. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that story, how Christian it is, how it's a false balance. Like you want to be one way, but no, be who you is. Everybody know we in this truth, we talk about the truth, but everybody know if you cross us, you know what I'm saying? If we will defend ourselves, you will get blazed on. It's life. You know what I'm saying? But y'all so fake and phony Christians, man. It's terrible. You can't even be who you really are. You know what I'm saying? It's a time to, the scripture says it's a time to love, it's a time to hate, it's a time for peace, it's a time for war. All you want to hear is God is all love. And all you want to teach all this prosperity gospel. And now, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into it. I ain't going to go off of this right now. But let's keep going, man. Keep going on them scriptures.
But a just weight is his delight.
But a what?
A just weight is his delight.
No, read that. Say that last part again.
But a just weight is his delight.
A just weight. A just weight. You know what I'm saying? So being just, you know what I'm saying? Like a just weight. Like saying, I'm not going to do nothing that's against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do something. Like I said, it is just to say, you know what? Now that I don't sell drugs at all, you know what? Not only am I not going to sell crack, I'm not going to sell weed either. Because you know what? Like I said, it perpetuates and teaches my brothers that, you can go break the law. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, and do things to get yourself thrown in prison, to get yourself taken away from your children. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do those things. You don't want to do nothing that's illegal. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do nothing that's illegal, or that can, like the scripture say, that can put a stumbling block in front of your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like brothers that start, what's that? The dispensaries is saying, right? People talk about, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, they got dispensaries. Like, yeah, they sell Tylenol at every store too. You know, you're not taking Tylenol if you don't have a headache, and you didn't have a damn headache or no medical issue. You would say you had a pill problem. You popping pills or Xanax or Valiums or whatever the drug pills. I never was, you know what I'm saying, to those type of drugs. Like back in the day, so
A just weight would be like, I ain't gonna smoke crack and I ain't gonna sell it either.
I ain't gonna smoke it, I ain't gonna sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey. Like she said, like, I would want my daughter listening to this music, right? So I'm not going to push this type of music for somebody else's daughter to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a just way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The other one is imbalance, and that's what we talking about here. Like you don't want to be a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to come off as a damn hypocrite, man. Like you know what I'm saying? You doing something that you wouldn't. Like you don't practice what you preach. You would do something to me that you wouldn't even do to your own family. That's just evil, man. That's why he said the Lord said it's an abomination because it's a false balance. You know what I'm saying? And that'll throw a person off. Like I thought it was cool to do this. Like I seen this person do it. So like we always say, what we doing here, we do everything according to the law because people are watching. You know, people are watching and we trying to teach people like this is the way you should live your life. This is the standard of life that the Lord wants you to live. So we running around in the strip clubs, sleeping with hoes, smoking weed, out there fighting, breaking the law, selling. How are we different from anybody else? How are we holy, which is to be set apart? You see what I'm saying? And so it's a terrible thing, man. You got to keep yourself like the scriptures just said. Don't have a false balance. Don't be one way behind closed doors and one way in the streets. That's a false balance. Okay, keep going.
Verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame.
Read that again.
When pride cometh, then cometh shame.
Then cometh shame. You're too puffed up with pride. You too prideful. Too prideful to turn down. To be, like I want to be rich. So I'm going to do whatever to get rich. And now you shame now. Now your children got to see you naked on the screen. Now your son's going to see you, you know what I'm saying? And all his friends going to be able to see you naked, twerking somewhere. When all his little friends get to see your mom naked. That's shameful, man, because you want to be too prideful to get, to do a better taste of music. You don't have to be, you don't have to be naked. People women who made music and made money not being naked, right? But go ahead.
Then the thing about it too is her little daughter grow up, and just because of the legacy that her mother left, most dudes is going to treat her like a freak, regardless of how she can be a pious sister, grow up to be a pious sister. They still going to try to come on her like that because of the mother's reproach.
That's because of the mother. That's the reputation, because the reputation and the name. In the scriptures, so that's the name. Name also represents reputation. In the scripture, because of her mom's name, they're going to know, like, oh yeah, because what's that saying? The apple don't fall too far from the tree. You know what I'm saying? And that's a great point, because it's like, that's who, look at the name and the reputation we got. Like, we ain't out there committing crimes and hurt nobody, but we happen to be a black men. And so we're going to have, people are going to, what they call it, stereotype us, profile us and things like that. So, when we tell y'all this stuff, man, this is not just hoopla or some stuff we just pulling out of thin air. This is something that'll stop you and help your children not to go down the same paths that we went down. You know what I'm saying? Not to go down the same path that we have ushered some other people down before we found the Most High and the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. You know what I'm saying? We have done all manner of evil, and we didn't deserve to be here, but the Lord had mercy on us, and so we're doing everything we can to show that we deserve that mercy. Okay? And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And so we're going to teach our brothers, we're going to teach our sisters not to be whores. We're going to teach them how to watch out for whoremongers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're going to teach our brother how to watch out for whores and sack chasers, and you know what I'm saying? And attention whores, and we're going to teach our sisters to watch out for, women beaters and crackheads and, you know what I'm saying, and gangsters and drug dealers. We're going to teach you how to properly vet a man and vet a woman. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. Go ahead.
See, that's also aspect that people don't look at. A lot of women make women into whores.
Yeah, damn right.
A lot of women, like the peer, just like when you was in high school, you had the girls that were virgins, the girls that hadn't had sex with no men, but then the friends come around, they done had sex. So now she's thinking something wrong with her.
Right.
Because she ain't Hannah Cherry Buster.
Right. You ain't had sex. They're trying to shame her.
Right.
Yeah, because they're ashamed. And when they find out after the girl said, they said, man, I wish I was still a virgin. I wish I would have waited.
Right.
But they just wanted to shame the girl. You know what I'm saying? Shame her into doing something. You know, because what they call misery loves company. Right. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be above them. If you're a virgin and then any other guys find out, they're going to look at you in higher esteem than them. You know what I'm saying? Right. They don't want that. They want you down on their level. People are rather, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that's terrible with our people too a lot is that crabs in the barrel mentality. Right. Like, you see somebody get out, you want to try to tear them down instead of, working with the brother or the sister to see, man, how did you get out? Let's see if, we can work together to get all of us out. You know what I'm saying? So, that's one of the things. Keep going on the scriptures, like.
But with the lowly is wisdom.
But what?
With the lowly is wisdom.
Which is this 3?
This is the second part.
Okay, but with the okay, I got what you. Okay. But with the lowly is, but with the lowly is wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, people attribute big money and glitz and glamour with, man, they must, they must be, you see them big mega churches, the Lord must be in there. Like they assume that the Lord is in them places. Like the Lord must be in there, but they so prideful, you know what I'm saying? They like I said, they slowly getting broke down and being shamed. You seeing, Kurt Franklin and T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen. You seeing them just be shamed all around the board. The hurricane hit, he closed his church up, his mega church. They could have housed so many people who needed help. He went and flew out. Right. You know what I'm saying? And left them. Right. But you know what I'm saying? But it says the lowly though. But the brothers who, like I said, they'll look at us as if, if we didn't want to go out there, like I said, and sell dope. Because a lot of brothers, what I'm saying, was getting money in the world and all this, but they decided to say, man, you know what? That life ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it to live like that. It ain't worth it to go out here and poison my people and poison my community just so I can live. You know what I'm saying? I would rather not have my life be dependent on your death. How about that? Right. You know what I'm saying? For me to continue to eat and live, somebody got to continue to poison themselves slowly every day. Somebody's daughter got to continue to whore themselves out every day for me to eat and live. Somebody has to continue to die. I'd rather not. I'd rather go another path. I don't want my life to be made off the back of somebody else's death. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. That don't feel good to me. And if it feels good to you, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and get you some help and some therapy and some counseling to understand why do you hate yourself so much. Right. You know what I'm saying? To make you not care about another person's life. All right. But yeah, man. So like I said, where the lowly is, that's where wisdom is. People who, you know what I'm saying, don't make impulsive decisions from their flesh. Right. And let people, puffed up with pride, let my pride, like, no, I'm happy with my crib and my, my wife and my children and my car, my job making it, I'm content. Ain't nothing wrong with being content and having the Lord be proud of you. You'd rather Pookie and Ray Ray and them and people who don't care nothing about you be proud of you? Or would you rather have a legacy where people, say, man, this person was a good person. You know what I'm saying? He left a legacy of being great. Like you said, well, even when Cardi B gone and dead, her daughter's gonna still be looked at as a whore. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when you see the brother Fred Hampton, what his son, they look at his son, he got killed, his dad got killed at 21 young man. But his legacy left something, you're not surprised to see his son is walking in his father's footsteps, trying to lift the people and raise the people from the dead. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about the legacy and the life you wanna leave in these streets. If you got killed today, you know what I'm saying, what will people say about you? Right. Will they say you was a person that helped people, that loved people, that was honorable, that, people can depend on? Right. Or was they gonna say you was shiesty? You sold all the drugs, you was the best twerker in the club. Right. And you was the biggest hoe. You was the biggest, you know what I'm saying? You was the biggest whoremonger. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are people going to, what is your legacy going to be? You know what I mean? Where the lowly is, you know what I'm saying? And when you look at that word lowly, it means the humble. You know what I'm saying? People who could be in a high standard, in a higher position, but they decided to choose to be here because this is the job the Lord called me to do. I could have go work and make this money in these big, but the Lord called me to do this work. The Lord called me to be here in this level where people don't, in high esteem. I'm not big and famous and be puffed up with pride. I'm right where the Lord want me to be at. You know what I'm saying? And one of the sisters had asked a question said something about the sister Ruth in the Bible, and it was a great question, with this topic, because she said, what was the point of Ruth? You know what I'm saying? Why was she in the scriptures? You know what I'm saying? And instead of being a sister that's like Cardi B and Megan them, she decided to be a sister of integrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of devotion, of loyalty. Right. And showed, you know what I'm saying? And by her being that type of sister, she got a man of a great man.
Right.
Go ahead.
She represents the polar opposite of Cardi B.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? The polar opposite, you know what I'm saying? And then one of the scriptures that come to mind is when the Lord says, seek thee first, the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
And his righteousness.
And everything else should be added.
And everything else should be added on to you, man. That's what you want to do. Seek the Most High and his righteousness, man. And you will get the desires of your heart. You know what I'm saying? All the desires of your heart, man. So you don't got to go out there and compromise your family and your life and your integrity and your dignity to make a few dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Just for a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? So many rich people committing suicide, jumping off buildings because they still empty once they get all that money. Because at that point, they don't know. If you ain't have nobody liking you before you was rich, now when you're rich, you don't know who like you. Right. Now you really don't know. Because nobody likes you when you ain't have nothing. Right. So now you got to go your damn mind because now you like, man, I don't know if nobody really likes me because people do anything for money, obviously. Right. You know what I mean? So it's a terrible life, man. But like the scripture says, it said what a lowly at is what wisdom is. So you can take the wisdom or you can not. Either way it go, you will have your judgment. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them.
Go ahead, read it again. Hey, you can forget that one if you're still looking for it.
Well, I was looking for some of the Kirk Franklin stuff.
Okay, yeah, bring that one up because we're going to get into the Kirk Franklin. It's one where it's a side-by-side picture, just a quick video, and then you can get the one after that. It's just him, so-called apologizing, But keep going. Sorry, just read that again.
The integrity of the upright shall guide them.
The integrity of the upright. Right. The integrity of the upright shall guide you. Your integrity will make you make right decisions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You like, I'm not finna, like you said, the thought that when you think like, man, would I want my dad seeing me doing this? Right. Like, would I want my mom seeing me doing this? You know what I'm saying? Them girls with them OnlyFans. Like, do your dad know what your OnlyFans is? You know what I'm saying? Why can't your dad be a fan of you? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like your dad and your mom can't be a fan, your kids can't be a fan. You know, I'm just saying. Let's think about those things. You got to go ahead.
When it says here, when it talks about the integrity of the upright shall guide them, that's how Ruth became in the position that she was in.
Right, that's right.
Her integrity and everything, her integrity actually moved her into that position.
That's right. Because she could have just stayed like she was trying to stay, right. You know what I'm saying? And she could have went off and decided, my husband died, I'm going to go and be lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go, and I'm a widow, I'm going to go out and do everything. She decided to be devoted to another sister.
Right.
She decided to be, a sister, a friend, and still keep, like you said, to keep her integrity and her dignity. Right. And it led her to an amazing brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I want to say, is it safe to say that, just like Ruth, we can, how can I say it? Just like Ruth getting our praise and things like that, so it's the same thing with Esther. You see what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Right.
As far as they follow, and they both got praised because they followed the man. So
you talking about Esther when the brother told her he's going to kill all our people?
Yeah, as far as I believe Esther's uncle Mordecai.
Yeah, he told her she was going to kill all the people.
Right.
Well, I tell you, he's going to kill all our people. And she decided to follow what The brother said.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when a woman is in obedience, it brings praise and it brings much great things. You know what I'm saying?
Right. She had integrity. That's what they said. Her integrity.
Integrity, obedience.
She could have lost her life, but she knew that you have to have integrity to say, my life. I couldn't put my life on the line to save my people.
On the front line.
My life, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like, man, the king would kill me. I'm not supposed to go meet with him right now in them scriptures. Yeah. She used her position and used her integrity, and it guided her.
And it's like she even broke the rules to the point where the king was like, you know what? I will accept this because no one was supposed to see the king until like 30 days.
No, he's supposed to have an appointment. Like it was supposed to be an appointment to be made.
Yeah,
but that's why I said she put her life on the line for her people.
That was so beautiful, and she listened to the man that raised her.
Right. So no, that's a great thing. But yeah, that's the point, man. You know what I mean? Like that scripture that said, keep going. Your integrity will guide you. You know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing sometimes will guide you to a door that's better than the door that you missed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, like, you don't lose nothing for the Lord's sake. You know what I'm saying? What you think you lost, you will get back 100 times fold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From serving the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You think you lost something by giving up the drug selling and the prostitution? No, the Lord gonna give you something worth way more than that. All right? Keep going.
But the perverseness of transgressors.
But the what?
The perverseness.
The perverseness. That, you know what I'm saying? And this is what you got to think. I want you to think of that definition. To grab Alexa. Alexa. No, it's probably not even on. She don't be listening all the time anyway. We'll bring it closer. Is it on? Try to hit that up button. The plus.
This might answer your question. According to Wikipedia, plus is the brand name of Poland's mobile phone network.
Stop.
All right, so look. Alexa, perverse definition.
As a verb, convert is usually defined as to change something into a different form or properties, transmute, transform.
Alexa, stop.
Perverse. So if you get it, I wanted her to just say it because sometimes she'll break it all down. Say it one more time.
The adjective perverse is usually defined as willfully determined or disposed to go counter to what is expected or desired, contrary. For more, ask me to give you more definitions.
No, to go against. Stop. So perverse, you know what I'm saying, to go against. And that's that word. And there's a couple more in there. You know what I'm saying? If you grab it, we can get it. Just grab perverse real quick. It's a couple more. But to go against. You know what I'm saying? And it said, read that from the top again.
The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them.
Right, to go against what's right to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read it.
Come. Perverse, first definition, turn away from what is right or good.
You see what I'm saying?
Corrupt.
Turn away. It's going to destroy you. The things that you know you should, the things that you know is right. And that's what she did. Cardi B turned away from what she knew was right. She knew it's not okay to be having, to be pushing that type of music to our daughters and our sons, you know what I'm saying, and our babies, because she wouldn't push it to her own.
Right.
You know what I mean? So why would she do it to us? Because it's perverse. Keep going.
Improper, incorrect, contrary to the evidence or the direction of the judge on a point of the law.
Right. Contrary to the evidence and the what?
Contrary to the evidence or the direction of the judge on the point of law.
Right. Contrary to how you will be judged. You know what I'm saying? We know. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Perverse verdict.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Contrary on what, it seems to be right and how you will be judged and how people look at, she know how she was going to be looking. She know how she was going to be looking. You know what I'm saying? But she decided to keep it going. She decided to go against what was right. You know what I mean? Keep going on them scriptures. Oh, he went to the bathroom. I think we were on Proverbs. Proverbs 3. 11 and 3. Yeah, she knew what she was doing was perverse, man. And when you do it, it's gonna destroy you when you go against the things that's right to do. You go against it, man.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them.
That's what we have.
But the perverseness of the transgressor shall destroy them.
That's what we just got into. Those things going against what's right will destroy you, man. Keep going.
Verse 4. Riches profit not in a day of wrath.
What?
Riches profit not in a day of wrath.
Right, that money ain't going to help you. You know what I'm saying? All that destroying yourself and your integrity and your dignity is not going to help you in the day of wrath, man. Keep going.
Righteousness delivered from death.
But what?
But righteousness delivered from death.
Being righteous is what's going to get you out of this hell. Being righteous is what's going to deliver you from death and from them pedophiles and from them, you know what I'm saying, from the hands of the prison systems for being a criminal.
That's right.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? Being righteous is the only thing that's going to stop you from those things, man. I'm telling you. I think that them brothers sitting there doing life and things like that, if they would have wished, they would have made a better decision. Decided to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Baba Shah. You know? But keep going.
Verse 5. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way.
Shall what?
The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way. But the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Right. And that's the same thing we just read. Keep going.
Verse 6. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them. But transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness.
Right. And I want to get to this last couple one we're going to go through quick. I want to get to Kirk Franklin. But like I said, these are all scriptures, man, just letting us know. You want to go your own way, do things that you know is against the Most High, and not even against the Most High, do things you know that's against yourself. Like Cardi B, like that, but she knew it. She knows wrong. She wouldn't want her own baby to do.
Right.
Doing things, and that's one of why the Lord says there's no greater commandment than this: to love thy brother as thyself.
Right.
That's the greatest commandment. If you treat people how you would want to be treated, that goes for their children, their brothers, their sisters, everybody. Treat people how you would treat somebody else's daughter, how do you want your daughter treated. Treat somebody else's husband, how you would want your husband treated. Treat somebody else's wife, how you would want your wife treated. Right. You see what I'm saying? If you do those things, you know what I'm saying, things will be so much more glorious and perfect. It would be absolutely perfect if people did the one thing that this woman refused to do. She don't even want to treat people how she would treat her own daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She don't want to treat your daughter how she would treat hers.
Right.
And that is the problem in our community, in our neighborhood, that we refuse to treat a brother how we would want our brother to be treated.
Right.
Because the brother who you treat evil, if somebody did that to your brother, you would want to do them dirty. Right. You would want to call them. So just don't do it. Okay? Right. Don't treat somebody else's brother how you would want your brother to be treated. Don't treat somebody else's daughter how you wouldn't want your daughter to be treated. And that's just period. That's the right thing to do, man. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to have a daughter. And somebody's going to do her bogus and break her heart. And you know what I'm saying? She's going to get the same energy you gave to other people's daughter. The energy is going to come back on your daughter or your son. All right? And that's just how things work. You get back what you sow. You reap what you sow. Thus says the Lord, man.
That's right.
All right, keep going. We're on verse 7.
Yeah. Verse 7. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish.
Right. When you die, like wicked people die, your expectations and just die with you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Like I said, what's your legacy going to be? It's going to die with you because nobody's going to give a damn. People are going to then be happy that you're gone. Right. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. And the hope of unjust men perisheth.
Right. There's no hope. Nobody's going to care. You know what I'm saying? They're going to, nobody's going to remember you and the things that you've done and the contribution you've made to the earth. People are going to want it to die with you. Okay, your hope and desires are all going to die with you because nobody do, because it said the people mourn when the wicked are in rulership. People are sad when wicked people rule. Go ahead.
Proverbs 29 and 2.
Keep going.
Verse 8. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in the trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead.
Right. The righteous is delivered out of trouble. When you be righteous, you'll be delivered out of trouble. That's the common theme of this proverb, and that's why I was saying, you know, people do these things and live these kind of lifestyle because they feel like, you know, I gotta feed my children, in so much trouble. I can't feed my family. I don't got nowhere to live, so I gotta do anything to get some money. No. Be a good person. Be good. You never know who the Lord brings into your life to help you be righteous, to help you get the things that you need to live and survive. There's a whole, you know, there's truth. Like you listening to this right now, this is the Lord trying to show you, hey man, you got these brothers really is out there doing this work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't allow our brothers ain't allowed to be homeless. Our brothers ain't allowed to be, you know, go hungry and things like that, man. This is the Lord trying to show you, hey man, you don't have to live that life you've been living, man. We got the brothers over there in the UPK on the Commander in the High living good.
Right.
Where my brother Captain Todd Ward say, one of my favorite lines, he said, they say all the real niggas dead in jail. That's bullshit. They in UPK and we living well. You know, one of my favorite lines from Captain Todd. Shout out Captain Todd Ward, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. We living well in the UPK, man. Commander General got us living well in the UPK, man. You know what I'm saying? So get with brothers, man. If you hearing this and you down in the dumps, you know what I'm saying, or you doing out, or you living good, but you feel empty. Right. You know, you feel empty because you living good, you making money, but it's empty. It's for nothing. What are you doing to help somebody with what you've been blessed with?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't no better than a homeless person to the Lord. Right. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing to help anybody but yourself and your own greed?
Right.
Go ahead.
It was a point where Boaz told Ruth, he said something like, I'm paraphrasing, he said, we all know of your virtue. I mean, she was known, she didn't even live in Judah.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? She lived in Moab, but in Judah, her good works were known.
It was known all
her virtue and everything was known.
Come on, man.
She was doing this long before she even met Boaz.
Long before she met this brother. Right. That's how good work travel. That's what the Lord trying to show you right here. Like, that will get you out of trouble. Your integrity will guide you. Your righteousness will get you out of trouble. And that's what it did for that sister, man.
Right.
You don't got to be a sister like Cardi B and using what you got to get what you want. Not physically anyway. You can use something else that you can give yourself, which is integrity. You can use your righteousness, your virtue, to let your name go through, be swept through the wind and your name carry away. The people are going to be calling from across the country asking about, hey man, what's up with this sister? You know what I'm saying? Man, I say to the sister, man, what's up with that sister Mary? You know what I'm saying? I would love to spend the rest of my life with her and take care of whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Because you are righteous and virtuous. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the point of Ruth was. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that was a great question from the sister. But keep going, man. We're going to finish up with Kurt. And say it ain't going to take long for Kurt, so we're going to finish this one up. Keep going, guys. A couple more scriptures on this, and then we're going to go.
All right, so verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go. Verse 9. And hypocrite with his mouth destroyed his neighbor.
Let's read that again.
Verse 9. And a hypocrite with his mouth destroyed his neighbor.
That's what Cardi B is, man, a hypocrite. And she is destroying her neighbors. You know what I'm saying? She is destroying her people.
That's right.
With her mouth. That's what we're going to end it on. That's why I was getting to this, but I seen the other ones I was reading and studying. I'm like, oh, this got to go. Right. This all goes together, but it comes all down to this. A what?
And I do have a precept for you afterwards, if you don't mind. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 9. And a hypocrite with his mouth destroyed his neighbor. But through knowledge shall the just be delivered.
Right. She's trying to destroy y'all with the hypocrisy of that song in her life. Everything in that song is hypocrisy. Talking about how they don't cook and they cook, they don't clean. That's why they're not married, they getting banged and tossed to the side. No man, you know, people are willing to have a good time with you. Just because somebody wants to have sex with you, ladies, don't mean that they want to keep you in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's taking divine intervention, which is here in the I.S.U.P.K. Brothers in here ain't gonna touch you or have sex with you unless we plan on spending our life with you, and that's that. That's right. But these brothers in the world will sleep with you and toss you to the side like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B that gets smashed and dashed to the side. Cardi B was lying, talking about, you know what I'm saying, her vagina is what got her the husband. And he had to put her on blast like we brought out earlier. You know what I'm saying? Megan, you know, she, you know, it ain't working for her. She stay in the tabloids about that vagina being not well maintained, I would say. So I could, you know what I'm saying? And that's that. Let me let the brother go. Go ahead.
It's like I was just gonna say one thing that y'all brought up about balance that that a lot of people don't get, and again because of stigmatism with the Christian church, you know, thinking they gotta be all prudish about this. We're men and women. There's a physical thing that happens between us. One benefit about the U.P.K. is that we got that balance of having financial securities, you know, within each other, raising a solid family, a tight-knit family. You can still have a healthy sex life on top of living righteously. Like, we ain't got to lose none of that.
Right, damn right, damn right. Like I said, the scriptures put it in there. It said the bedroom is undefiled. Right. You can go the pleasure that comes to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is undefiled, man, and it's better. Right. You know what I'm saying? When it's righteous, you ain't got to worry about if she got diseases, and you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, who just you know did all type of manner of evil to her the day before, and mouth bend and all of these things. So, go ahead.
But the thing is, a lot of people make it undefiled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's crazy. It's like everything is simple when you go through the Bible. When you have someone to teach you and break it down correctly to you, it's like, okay, everything makes sense. But there are people out there that just have so much demons on them. It's like, let's remix it. Mm-hmm. Let's make it evil. Let's make it, you know, destructive.
And that's what I'm saying. That's not
it's terrible, man.
Right. And that's what we're saying. That's what we're not talking about. Them the people that's not in the truth. That's why we vouch.
Absolutely.
That's why we say we are not associated or affiliated with anybody that's not in the U.P.K. So the things you hear us say about, you know, the bedroom being undefiled, that's only with a brother and a sister in the U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? But that's all we do, just in case we had to, you know, like brother said, people do that, but we ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about brothers in the school, brothers in this truth. Sisters in this school and sisters in this truth as well. You know what I'm saying? Are the most amazing people on the planet, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? But keep going. That was it.
Verse 10. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoices.
Right. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoices. All the people rejoice when it goeth well with the righteous. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And when the wicked perish, there is shouting.
Right. One person probably shouting sad for you, but the whole city come out when it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices. You know what I'm saying? But when the wicked pass, there's one brother, you know, your mama is shouting. She crying at your funeral. Nobody else cares about you, but your mama probably. But no, man. Well, that's what that sister did, man. Like the scripture before that said, a hypocrite with his mouth destroyed his neighbor, man. And that's what that sister did. Destroyed her neighbor with her mouth. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to live like that. These brothers, like I said, y'all women were born. Y'all gotta understand, y'all were born with a level of value, right? Because brothers want vagina. Somebody is sleeping. No, I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna come at the sister right now, like. But I'm just saying, it's a homeless person digging out the garbage, got a woman with him. You know what I'm saying? Some crackhead shooting up heroin, got a woman laying there, you know, sleeping together. You know what I'm saying? It's some extremely unattractive, hard to look at person got a woman or a man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say, well, that's a fake character. I was gonna, but she had to be. I was gonna say somebody's smashing Precious. So,
Hey,
But I stopped. I was like, hello. I was like, that's a fiction. That's a fictional character. But for real though, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was born with value, man. So you gotta understand that just because somebody wants to take you out on a date, and somebody wants to take you out on a date, or you know what I'm saying, and, or spend a little money on you or something like that, that does not mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're brothers in the world. To the end, you know. Or you can listen to Cardi B and try to use the WAP, and we'll see you on the side of the road. Give you a ride or something. But let's get this real quick before we get up out of here. Let's get real quick. We'll get this Kirk Franklin story because you know that is simple, but you know some more Christianity and show you how this Christianity is hypocritical as well. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the mouth of the hypocrite. Kirk Franklin was such a hypocrite. He messed up his own son and mad at the things he's taught his son and how he raised his son to be a Christian. That's all his son is being, a good Christian who wants his daddy to invest in him and give him money. His daddy won't do it. And this man, 33 years old. So who would talk to their son like this, their child like this? Yeah. Recording family conversations. What he was being like. He called him a bitch ass nigga. So you know what I'm saying? In his words, not mine. Kirk Franklin's words. You know, but that's what the man called him. But that's what you have raised him to be. You have raised him to be a devout Christian. Right. You know what I'm saying? But now it's a problem that is happening in your house. But you told everybody it was okay for Christians to act like that. Yeah. Right.
And a rich Christian on top of that.
A rich prosperity gospel. Like that's all he wanted. He didn't want you to invest in him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Go ahead. All right, so check this video out. Here go the video that I'm talking about for people who don't know. Let's get it.
I did it.
I ain't hear him call me. Did he say I ain't hear him call me bitch ass and they blocked it out? It's big in it. Oh, okay, but yeah, so I must have seen the uncut version. But yeah, no. Hold on, what's that? Is that
run back? I mean, after this, the song goes off and kind of talks some shit.
Oh, okay.
There is a part where he says, you know, you bitch ass niggas.
No, that was in the first part. He said maybe I just missed it. But and you can go to what's that? That's what he apologized. Yeah. So yeah, let's get that real quick. So you see Christianity. You know, go ahead. What you was gonna say?
The thing about it, when I heard about the story, I thought he like manned up and called him bitch ass nigga. I thought he like, but as I listened to this, he even sound gay and he's just
and it's like if I remember correctly, he didn't say bitch ass nigga in this one, but it was like if your bitch ass does if your bitch ass.
This is what he's saying right here.
You know, in that first one, in the beginning of that first one.
Oh no, he said that's what I said. I heard the difference. Yeah, it was a different one I heard. So it was a few different recordings, but one of them he says straight called him a bitch ass nigga. Yeah. But you are about man being because so. Come on, you can bring the running back. What do you think Kirk Franklin thinks a bitch is? Right? What do you think? You think it is?
Female dog.
A female, right? Yeah. But he says that men can be women. He supports the LGBT community. He's all about that. So why do a anti-gay slur in this thing? That's like you are okay with niggas being women, you know, or acting like girls. We'll say that. Cause I ain't gonna say women, acting like girls. You know, cause bitch is for a female. You know what I'm saying? As far as it represents a female animal, a female traded. You know. But so if Kirk Franklin believes that if Kirk Franklin believes in LGBTQ and all of that, that means he believes that man can be women. Right. So why are you mad when it hits your son? Right. Why are you so angry when your son is acting like a woman in your eyes? You know? He's proud. Right. You proud of him. Like he raised them right. This is what you wanted, Kirk. This is the hypocrisy of Christianity, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to support his dreams or something like that. You got it.
No, so I gave him my phone. So I watched it this morning off the Breakfast Club, and they played the entire audio.
Of the.
Yeah.
Did they do the apology too? Right.
Kind of.
Why do y'all think he apologized?
He was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry."
No. I know what he said. Okay, yeah. I said, why do y'all think he apologized? Go ahead. No, he got it. Yeah, go ahead.
Because so his son puts out this, leaked audio trying to, in a sense, slander him, right? And because he weak as shit with it, and for the public's appeasal, kind of catering, pandering to the crowd, he makes a public apology when he ain't really sorry about that.
Right. Soon as the camera was off.
Right.
Man, I can't believe this bitch ass nigga got me doing this. Right. Soon as he got down and apologized. That's the point. He don't care about it. He wasn't sorry for what he did. But Christianity is so fake. It's so fake. It's so much just smoke and mirrors for the people. You know what I'm saying? So more gay. You know what I mean? Just so feminine. It's so feminine and weak, man. It's so feminine and weak. Yeah, 1 second. It's so feminine and weak that, to continue to get the money that he wants to get and receive, that he snatched away from so many churches that he said he was going to come out of and stop. Because you know how much, like, if Kirk Franklin gets up there and say, hey, I ain't coming to y'all church no more. You know what I mean? Because y'all going against LGBTQ or whatever. You know how much money them churches lose? You know how many people was coming to them churches and paying money to come see Kirk Franklin? Right. So that's big money. You taking all that money from them. You know what I'm saying? Now, when your son is acting like HBQ, LB, whatever, man. All the gayness. Your son is acting sweet and low. Right. You know what I'm saying? When your son is being that way, it's a problem. Go ahead. You go for it then. Y'all, both y'all have something y'all want to get in.
Yeah, I was going to say, he apologized only because he got exposed. You see what I'm saying? But even his daughter tried to, I believe her name is Kennedy Franklin, something like that. Even she tried to back up her father. It's like, you know what? My brother is tripping. My father has been good. He's been doing this and doing that. For the entire family, it's like you are just saying all of this because you are being paid off and you're just going with the whole agenda. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he meant everything that he said.
Right. No, that's exactly right, man.
And then also, too, it's like in his interview, what you're going to hear as far as at the Breakfast Club, what you are going to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's that how, Charlamagne and Angela is pretty much going to try to back up dude as far as saying like, look, see what I'm saying, like, things happen in the family. Look, this is what happened in the Christian community all the time.
Right.
And they are all hypocrites.
Right.
At the end of the day. All right. But yeah, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I can't see a brother or sister in the UPK recording their parents' phone calls, getting cussed out just because they feeling got hurt, and then throwing that out on Facebook or YouTube.
But I can see it in the fake Israelite.
No, absolutely. And then the father responding like, I'm sorry, family. I just want to crystallize this point real quick. I didn't, I apologize for the language. No, if anything, you can respond like, yeah, I told that nigga. I told that nigga,
it would have been so real. That's too real. It would have been too. It would have been too real.
Another video off that.
Right. It would have been too real for him to be a man and say, "Yeah, I said it." He was being a bitch ass nigga. So I called him a bitch ass nigga. He did that. If anybody got a problem with it, you know what I'm saying? Right. Then that's family business. He should have never leaked the video. That was some bitch ass shit. Like, you should have, if you're gonna make a video, like, he shouldn't have said, even responded about it. Right. Like, man, I ain't talking about that, man. That was weak. Right. And it is what it is. Think what you want to think.
Hey, look, hey, we are so uncut and raw in the UPK that, look, if that would happen to us, hey, look, I did it. Yes, I did it. Mm-hmm. I told a nigga he was soft, he was stupid, he was out of the truth. Yes, I did. Yes, I said it, and yes, I did.
And then again, the odds of us even going on social media, putting a response out there.
We don't even do that.
I forget that movie. It made me think about, like, if he would have did it. Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know what the name of the movie was. Samuel L. Jackson had a line in there when he went to the court. He was like, "Yeah, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn it in." I don't get the one.
The Lincoln lawyer?
No, the one where time to kill.
The time to kill. Like I said, it's a time to blaze on your son.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? What the scriptures talk about is spare the rod, spoil the child, all of these things. Right. But yeah, he said, like, well, yeah, they deserved it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He deserved it. He deserved more than that. I should have. He lucky he wasn't in front of me. You know, but anyway, man. But we're gonna get into it. But that's what Christianity is. It's hypocritical. That's what he should not be mad, honestly, at his son because you raised your son to be that way.
Right.
So it's a hypocrite. You being a hypocrite. That's why his son don't understand. Like, what am I doing? I'm being how you taught me to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is how you taught me to be. You just sitting on TD Jake's lap. But I'm a bitch ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, this is what you taught me to be.
Right. And then he brought him up around other bitch ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he just got the bitch ass nigga.
Man, that's what Christianity raises, man. They raise you to be that way. Raise soft men like that who record your conversation. You know what I'm saying? But
it sounds like a cult.
Sound like a cult?
Sounds like a cult.
Man, it sounds like a cult.
Yeah, right. It sounds like a purple dude.
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
A cult.
Yeah, but they say, that's why purple, because they say purple is the spirit of homosexuality on a little homosexual flag.
Right.
Purple represents the spirit of homosexuality.
Right.
So yeah, that was a lot of homosexual spirit in that conversation, both parts. Even like I said, even the checking.
Right.
When he called himself checking, it was just so
moist.
Yeah, it's like a gay couple argument.
So tender.
Right. It sounds like a gay couple argument.
Right, but we didn't, like you said, but we the coat though. You know what I'm saying? We the one, but read grab Ecclesiasticus, and go into chapter 34. We'll read a little bit of that before we go.
So we never read Job 8 and 13 yet.
Oh, grab that real quick. Let me see. It was just one. Yeah, go ahead.
Come on. Job chapter 8, verse 13. Mm-hmm. So are the paths of all that forget God, and the hypocrites' hope shall perish.
Right. So are the paths. Everybody that forgets God, who forgets the power. You know what I'm saying? That's what Kirk Franklin did. You know what I'm saying? That's what Cardi B did. They forgot the Most High. They forgot God and what?
Come. Verse 14.
No, read it from the top because it said the hypocrites. Now,
come. You know. Verse 13. So are the paths of all that forget God, and the hypocrites' hope shall perish.
Wait, the hypocrites' hope shall perish, man. They are hypocrites. You ain't got no hope. Because your son, like I said, your legacy. You hope. Your son grows up not to be a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your hope perish because you forgot God. You know what I'm saying? You went into prosperity gospel.
Right.
You forgot the real gospel. You know what I'm saying? Of the Lord. You don't care about that. All right? And that's why your son has grown up to be soft and weak and tender, because that's how you raised them. And you are very hypocritical to call him a bitch ass nigga when you raised him to be that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where he was wrong
Right.
for doing that on that.
Right.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at yourself for being who you raised him to be. That is hypocritical, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're wrong for that, Kurt.
Will. I bet you too. His father done turned him out in a whole lot of ways. Think about it, because with all them, you know, the mega pastors, they all be together. They all hang together.
Right.
All of that. So just imagine, you know, their sons having sleepovers and all that stuff, and daughters and all that.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, man. But we're gonna grab a couple of these scriptures, then we're gonna get out of here, man. Go ahead, grab that. Ecclesiasticus 34. We'll just read a couple of these and then we go.
Apocrypha or the Old Testament?
Ecclesiasticus
34 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
John, sir.
That's good. Oh, that's y'all Christians for you, though, boy. Christian pastors. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is putting his foot in y'all behind, boy. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 34, verse 1. The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false.
Right. Vain and false. You know what I'm saying? You hoped that you was going to raise your son to be something else.
Right.
But you was without understanding. You were void of understanding. And you know what I'm saying? You don't understand the Bible. You didn't understand what the Lord was talking about in them scriptures. You was void of understanding.
Right.
And now, you know what I'm saying? Your hopes are vain and false. Keep going.
And dreams lift up fools.
And what?
And dreams lift up fools.
You got dreams. Your son got dreams. Your dream, you taught him to have dreams, you know, trying to be like Martin Luther King and have dreams. And that's all he wants. He wants, you know, the story technically is not, allegedly, I should say, was supposed to be about money. His son wants him to invest in something again. And, you know, Kirk Franklin is blocking his blessings. You know what I'm saying? He's not giving him what he wants. He's not letting him prosper.
Right.
Keep going.
Come. Verse 2. Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow and followeth after the wind.
Right. You got a dream. Like I said, Martin Luther King had a dream. He later told y'all that it was a nightmare. Kirk Franklin had a dream for his son. He's just found out it's a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? You had a dream that everybody, God so loved everybody. You know what I'm saying? He did. It could be Adam and Eve or Adam and Steve. You know, that was your dream, that it could be Adam and Eve and Adam and Steve.
Right.
Yeah. Now your son is Steve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's him. And now you mad about it.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 3. The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another, even as the likeness of a face to a face.
Right, one thing to another, like the resemblance of a dream, like nobody, it's a dream.
Good man.
You know what I'm saying? It's a dream. You know, one of the scriptures that I love to death is, you know, faith without works is dead. Right? That's like a dream. You know, you hoping for something, it's dead. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely dead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's one thing to another. There's no difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we both dreaming. Okay, what are we going to do about it? Okay, we looking like, now what? Who's going to show that we are different?
Right.
The person who does something with themselves, who actually put actions, you know, to these things, man. It's you know, but keep going, man. Here we gonna get to it.
Verse 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that thing which is false, what truth can come?
So like it. Let me grab the scripture. Read that again.
1 second. Verse 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that thing which is false, what truth can come?
Right. You know what I'm saying? That what can be clean from an unclean thing? Like, you know, like if you built You want your son not to be a bitch ass nigga, basically, but you raised him to be this way.
Right.
What can be cleansed from unclean things? Like this is what you get. Basically, right. You reap what you sow. You sowed that seed, you nurtured it, you watered it, and you gave it all the nutrients, you know what I'm saying, of the Christianity of the church, and that's what you got. You know what I'm saying? What truth can come from that?
Right.
Nothing. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It would seem like they should understand that concept, because they always talking about seed and sowing seed all the time.
Yeah, right. Sow a seed.
Right.
Only when it comes to money. Is it?
Right.
That's the only time they understand that the seed gonna come out how you plant it is when it comes to money. You know what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, so that's what that, you know, for that one, like, you know, you got to look yourself in the mirror. Grab, you know what I'm saying, the one that it was just saying in Ecclesiasticus, or that number 4. Right. It said, what unclean, no, number 3, division.
You said what now? Number
3, verse 3.
Ecclesiasticus?
Yeah. And then grab, grab Proverbs 27 real quick. Because then this is the precept, you know what I'm saying, to that one that we just read in 27 and 19. But go ahead, read that one again so the people. I want to get this scripture just to show, you know what I'm saying, like I said, that's you looking at yourself, you know what I'm saying? What Kurt Franklin did to his son is like you looking at what you have created. Right. You know what I'm saying? One unclean thing can come from one unclean thing. It's like, this is what you made. Like, you know, like, what do you think is going to come out of this? What did you think was going to come out of your children who you taught to be however the world tells you to be? You obviously don't like bitch ass nigga. You don't like that. But you taught everybody, you taught us to, everybody, God love everybody. The church is the melting pot. You know, you can be homosexual in the church. God made you that way. But when it's your son, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But this is what, read that again.
Ecclesiasticus
34 and 4.
Of an unclean thing, so Ecclesiasticus chapter 34, verse 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that thing which is false.
No. 3, so I meant say 3.
Verse 3. The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another, even as the likeness of a face to a face.
Right. He had a dream. That's all I was just for Kurt Franklin. He had a dream for his son to be a certain way. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? He had a dream of his son to be this thing. You know what I'm saying? This great man of renown or whatever he was going to be. Right. And his son became a bitch ass nigga. Right. Right?
In his own words.
You know what I'm saying? His Kurt Franklin's words, not mine. And that's what the scripture's asking, like a face to a face. Go ahead, read what you got. Tarab.
Is it 27 or what?
19.
Proverbs chapter 27, verse 19. As in water, face answereth to face. So the heart of man to man.
As in what do you see in the water?
Right.
What do you see in water?
Right. Your own reflection.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Kurt Franklin is looking at. And it's hurting his heart. You know what I'm saying? That's what he sees. It's all the heart of a man to a man. You know, it hurt his heart for his son to come at him like that, and he had the blaze on him. But he was looking at himself in the mirror. What he created. That's you right there. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible thing, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at your own reflection. So if he's a bitch ass nigga, what are you, Kurt Franklin?
Right.
That's who you are for leading us down the path you did in that Christian church. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you would be more like this real Kurt Franklin, tell the truth, the people would be better off. Right. But you wanted to be rich and prosper. So you lied to the people. Right. And then now you apologize to the people for lying to the people about lying. So you lied to the people. Now you apologizing to the people about them finding out that you lied to the people. Like that's what it's saying. I don't know. He has a woman in travail. You know what I'm saying? You know, a woman in travail is in pain. Like his son, you know, all that soothsaying, all that lying you did to your son, how your son hurt because you didn't lie to him, fella. But now you know what I'm saying? Now you mad. Now you hurt and mad. Keep going.
Come, verse 6. If they be not sent from the Most High, and thy visitation, set not thy heart upon them.
Right. We're going to end with that. Don't put your heart in that Christian church, man. Right. They are not sent from the Most High. It is not of the Lord. All right? Don't put your heart amongst them. You seeing that is what happens to people that are devout Christians, raise their children to be devout Christians, even with all the money in the world. You know what I'm saying? He was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. His sister's words. Because later in the video, you'll hear his sister say he was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. He had no reason to be acting like this, but he had every reason to, because that's how the Christian church raised him to be. Right. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Have all the prosperity you want. Don't deny yourself anything. You can eat pork and everything. The Lord died for you to eat pork. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. All right? So, man, get into the UPK, man. This is the only home of the truth, man. We trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? People learning every day, though. You know what I'm saying? We growing and don't get into the truth. Either way, we straight after those words. The blood is not on our hands no more. Either you hearken to the Most High, you don't. Our job is to kind of give you the truth. If you want to hear it, if you don't, so be it. We straight, either way. we just want you to be good, man. We want you to get what you need, get what you want out of life. You know what I'm saying? We would rather you be here with us, but if you choose not to be, then Lord be with you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to continue to serve the Most High and conquer the earth and take ground and do what we're supposed to do, regardless of if you agree or not. They make the truth a non-defect. What's the next phrase? If the people refuse to believe the truth, does that make the truth non-effect? What is the next one?
Yeah, God forbid.
Give him a hand. God forbid. That's it. God forbid, man. I said that brother right there, that's a study brother right there. You know, God forbid, man. You know what I'm saying? This truth is the truth of God, whether you believe it or not. But it's been the truth, it's going to continue to be the truth, whether you believe it or not. All right? So with that, you know what I'm saying? This is the I.S.U.P.K out of 125th, Harlem, New York, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You know, get in class, Passover, April 24th, Houston, Texas. B&H Ranch, man, you ain't gonna want to miss it. You know, also make sure y'all tune in to Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man, Mondays, Black Watch. Go look up Black Watch on YouTube, man. If you ain't got that channel, you missing out on some amazing content. Amazing, man. Y'all missing out on the leader of this nation, man. Doing amazing work with that channel, Black Watch. Go on YouTube and look up Black Watch on YouTube. You ain't gonna want to miss some of this content that's coming out of there. Subscribe to Minnesota, UPK Minnesota, man. If you in the area, get with us. Well, stay lost. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. Pay your tithes. ISUPK.com. We also have a Zelle. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go through Zelle. You know, I forget it's ISUPK. First name Israelite School, last name UPK. I believe. I believe it's like that. But we got a Zelle as well as or you can go to the website ISUPK.com and continue to pay your tithe and support the truth that way. So with that, man, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Mungabar, man. Clap it up.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. Well, the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They'll be saluted only. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means tenth in the evening. I.S.U.P.K. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you, give to the Treasury Department and teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. So now you can stick to the traditional way of going to ISUPK.com, scroll down to the donate now button. You can pay your tithes and donations that way. Or with the Zelle app, if you do have that available, the first name is going to be Israelite School. The last name is going to be UPK. The email is going to be tithes@ISUPK.com. And also, if you saw Cash App, you can also go to Cash App, UPK Minnesota, send any donations in that way. Upcoming holy convocations. Rabbits do not lay eggs. We have the Passover coming up, April 24th, B&H Ranch, Houston, Texas. Go to ISUPK.com, get in contact with the school near you, see what the travel arrangements are, see what the lodging arrangements are. And, you know, it's healthy to travel with the brothers, you know, and sisters as best you can, but, you know, get that established now so you ain't got to worry about it last minute. Prices are going up, too. Like as far as traveling, you know, get it established now so you ain't got to worry about that. $100 Passover fee for every 17-year-old and above. 16 and below, everybody free. But, you know, pay your dues. And if you got extra, help somebody else pay. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. It means your boots, your shirt, your pant, your headband, and your scarf. And with that, upon your Akudam, so you turn face to east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Hayah, Shukah, Yahweh, Malakutka, Taba'ah, Zaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barakazah, Kuwa, Hayah, Shemayim, Natan, Lanawa, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Masalak now, Kabawak now, Kasalak now, Kabawak now, Wala'ah, Tabiyah now, Bansawam, Abor, Abashan now, Bayan, Rai, Kayat, Lakap, Malakwa, Wahala, Wahada Pura, La'alam, Aman.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Pray to bless Israel in the evil. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Barak Lanaw. Wayashah. Wahabayah. Sapar. Barak. Rafa'ah. Magan. Hagan. At this time you can say the name of a loved one once. Everyone repeats that name once. If you're following us, if you're following us on Facebook or on YouTube, you can type in the name of a loved one, and we will send the prayers up with you. I.S.U.P.K. Indiana. Gene. D. Canaan. Irma. Monique. Naya. Kanisha.
Yarian.
Des. Yapar.
China.
Kalani.
I.S.U.P.K. Minneapolis. Stanley Hall. Prince Ella Robinson. Charles Puckett. Ardell Cook. Todd Hall. All I.S.U.P.K.
All of I.S.U.P.K. Israelite School UPK. Benjamin. Jamie. Whitney. Annalie. Raphael. McIntosh family. It's like the new super brother named SHALAM.
All destroyed of Israel.
All destroyed of Israel. All of Israel.
All of Israel.
I don't see anybody on here right now. Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua.
Dwad Aman.
Dwad Aman. Prayer to bless Israel in the English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
Love ones.
Love ones.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
All things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
Speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure.
The treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
The rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
Into thy sanctuary.
Into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And drug dealers.
Court system.
Court system.
Prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The
Pope.
Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Pastor Gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. The cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit. Of any of thy people. That seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction. To all the heathen. That stand in the way. Or try to stop us. Broadcasting your words. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plague shake. The house of the thief. And the murderer. Let Yahushua. Michael and Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathen. That come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known. By all. That it's angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread. Through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause it to shake at thy cause. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. Sar. Men of Israel. Ahmad Shabbat. Ahmad Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Rakathon. Yazmatah. Courtesy salute to the sister. Men of Israel. Ahmad Shabbat. Ahmad Barak. Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahushua.
Salam, Yahweh Shema Hashem.
Yazmatah. Class dismissed.
Right, can you go my eye? Listen. No. Can I see your shirt real quick?
Got it.